Have you ever wondered what mysteries lie hidden within the ancient walls of Vatican City? The smallest country in the world, yet it holds some of history's biggest secrets. Today, we're re-unlocking the doors to the Vatican Church and exploring the enigmas that have fascinated scholars and the public for centuries. Get ready, because what we're about to uncover might change the way you see history. First up, let's talk about the Vatican Secret Archives. The name itself sounds like something out of a blockbuster movie, doesn't it? For a long time, these archives were completely off-limits to outsiders, fueling all sorts of wild speculation. Were they hiding proof of aliens? Lost gospels? The truth, while less sensational, is no less fascinating. In 1881, Pope Leo XIII finally opened the archives to scholars. And what did they find? Not alien spacecraft, but an astonishing collection of historical documents spanning over 12 centuries. We're talking about 85 kilometers of shelving filled with papal correspondence, state papers, and records that document major historical events. Imagine holding a letter from Michelangelo complaining about his payment for the Sistine Chapel, or reading the papal bull that excommunicated Martin Luther, sparking the Protestant Reformation. There's even correspondence with figures like Abraham Lincoln and Jefferson Davis. These aren't just secrets. They're the raw, unfiltered story of our world's past. While access is still highly regulated, the archives are less about hiding secrets and more about preserving an invaluable treasure trove of human history. Now let's descend beneath the magnificent St. Peter's Basilica to a place few ever get to see, the Vatican Necropolis. This is an ancient Roman cemetery, a literal city of the dead, buried right under the main altar. For centuries, it was just a legend. But during World War II, a secret excavation ordered by Pope Pius XII unearthed this incredible site. Why were they digging? They were searching for the tomb of St. Peter, the first pope who tradition says was crucified and buried on this very hill. And what they found was breathtaking. A series of pagan and early Christian mausoleums, beautifully preserved, lining an ancient Roman street. And at the heart of it all, a simple shrine dating back to the 2nd century. Scrawled on a nearby wall were the Greek words Petros ini, Peter is here. Inside a niche, they discovered the bones of a man from the 1st century, which many, including the Vatican, believe to be the relics of the Apostle Peter himself. It's a powerful connection, bridging a gap of 2,000 years, right beneath the feet of millions of pilgrims. Finally, let's look up at one of the most iconic works of art in human history, the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. We all know Michelangelo painted it. But did he hide secret messages in his masterpiece? Some art historians think so. For example, in the famous panel, The Creation of Adam, look at the shape of the red cloth surrounding God. Doesn't it bear a striking resemblance to a human brain, complete with the brainstem and major arteries? Some theories suggest that Michelangelo, who had secretly studied human anatomy, was embedding messages about the divine gift of intellect to humanity, a concept that was quite radical for his time. Another theory points to the panel depicting the separation of light from darkness, where God's neck appears lumpy and gorgeous. This could be a hidden anatomical drawing of the brainstem seen from below. Were these intentional messages a quiet rebellion against the Church's views, or just a coincidence? The debate continues to rage, adding another layer of mystery to this divine artwork. From hidden archives and underground cities of the dead to secret codes in priceless art, the Vatican is a place where history, faith, and mystery intertwine. It reminds us that there are always new layers to discover, even in the most familiar places. What do you think is the Vatican's biggest secret? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey today. If you enjoyed peeling back the layers of history, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. See you next time.